Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Man, I'm back on here. Was a little bit sick, but back in full effect. Let me just get this out the way. Hey, hold your horses and let's stop taking it to the stupid. I'm appalled that so many people are dismissing Mike Tyson. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I understand he's 58 years old. That matters, okay? I'm not trying to play his age. That matters. But you know what else matters? Is that this man is a freak of nature. His power, his discipline, his muscle memory, it's all there. The way he has transformed himself. He's fighting for something different, people. Now, Jake Paul, I like Jake Paul. He's against bullying, brought a lot of attention to the sport, seems to really care about women's boxing. But I'm not going to take it to the stupid and pick Jake Paul to beat Mike Tyson. Can Jake Paul win the fight? It's a fight. So I'm not going to come out here and be like some of these other people who say Jake Paul doesn't have a chance. Irregardless of Jake Paul being young, it's a fight, okay? Anyone has a chance. Mike Tyson will tell you that. But this is how I see it. I've said it, Mike Tyson said it. Mike Tyson is a natural born killer. You watching the press conference today, he's not messing around. Jake Paul's out of his league. Okay, this isn't the goddamn Tom and Jerry cartoon show. This isn't Larry Moe and Curly Three Stooges show. This shit is serious business. I think Jake Paul attempted a cherry pick, but instead he mistook a bright, hot red colored Scotch bonnet pepper, and he picked it. And now it's burning his fucking mouth up. And he's gonna get Blaze Friday. Okay? What chance? I mean, let's be real, man. What chance? Outside of just, it's a fight and anything can happen. What chance does Jake Paul really have? What is it he can do to Mike Tyson at 58 that Mike Tyson, he pushed himself through? What Mike Tyson has pushed himself through in training camp. What is it Jake Paul can do differently than Mike Tyson's sparring partners? Y'all got to get out of here with that. Mike Tyson, he still looks like he can get low. He can change levels. He still got all of his lateral movement, side-to-side movement. And Mike Tyson really only needs a 2-minute round to tranquilize Jake Paul. You think Mike Tyson is going to be on the outside? I heard something about Jake Paul. He'll use his reach. He'll jab. He'll come, throw the big right hand. Mike Tyson won't see it. He's too slow. His mechanics are gone. Yeah, he has power, but Mike Tyson is stiff as a mannequin. He goes down with, hey, you guy, hey, you. You quit taking to the goddamn stupid. Y'all acting like Jake Paul is Tommy Morrison. Like he's Caleb Plant. They call this fool El Gallo, the fucking rooster in Puerto Rico. Not because they think that he's great. They're making fun of him. See, y'all don't know Caribbean people. They make fun of your ass. They have a way they say things where they laugh. They'll have you laughing with them. They be laughing at you. I'm serious. Like in Trinidad, there's a grown man. Everybody calls him Shitty. Because when he was 5, 6 years old, out there playing cricket, he had this shit. It took too long to go home. He started trying to run home and he shit himself running up the road. From 5, 6 years old, all the way to now, his nickname is Shitty. So when you see him down the road, hey, Shitty, 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 hey, look, Shitty, Shitty, way. The man like 60 years old now. But that's how Caribbean people are. So Jake Paul, when they call him El Gallo the Rooster, they ain't saying that like they think Jake Paul's great. It's more like poking fun at him. Knockouts, power. Let me tell you something. Jake Paul was pushing for 3-minute rounds. Mike Tyson didn't want him. Do I fault Mike Tyson? No. But I think this shit lasts 1 round. So get that killer that knows about Jake Paul going to be able to box and get behind the stick. Mike Tyson doesn't sit on the outside and try to outbox anyone. Mike Tyson, in every single fight you've ever seen Mike Tyson in, except for when he bullshitted with Roy Jones, what does Mike Tyson do? He uses that movement. He gets across what I call and Teddy Atlas calls, gets across the dangerous neighborhood, and now he's in your living room. And he's tearing your fucking house apart. And Jake Paul ain't gonna know what to do with that. Jake Paul doesn't have the IQ, doesn't have the skill set. He doesn't have the mechanics, in the ring mechanics, to deal with the kind of savagery Mike Tyson's going to bring. Now, this thing about Mike Tyson defending the legitimacy of the fight, Mike Tyson doesn't care what no one thinks. You watch him. Mike Tyson doesn't care. He ain't get caught up in none of the bullshit. Jake Paul lost. He lost already, people. He lost twice already. Once when he talked about being worried about the fight. He's like, oh, well. But he's a risk taker. Jake Paul's a risk taker. But he's like, oh, well, I'm going forward with it. We're going to see. And he sounds scared. He should be. And then today at the press conference, Jake Paul with all his antics and acting like he's mad because not too many people believe he's going to win. Only people saying they believe he's going to win are the people on his team or on his roster. And you know why they're saying that. They got to say that. They're not going to say nothing different. They know Jake Paul's going to lose. When they're sitting back chilling, having conversation with Jake Paul's not around, they're like, man, you know this motherfucker going to get his ass kicked. It's Mike Tyson he's fighting. El Gallo, the Rooster, is going to get plucked. And roosters don't even lay eggs, it's hens. But Jake Paul going to lay an egg. But I'm going to put some money on Mike Tyson. He's an underdog, surprisingly. Y'all got to stop this. Mike Tyson ain't in the mood for no bullshit. I've been sitting here really trying to see. I understand the people who are like 30 and under. I'm 49. 30 and under. Anyone over 30, you should know what time it is with Mike Tyson. If you're over 30, you should know what time it is with Mike Tyson. Maybe 40. Under 40, maybe, but when I hear these under 30-year-olds talk, you don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't even know nothing about Mike Tyson. They just say, oh, he's 58. They just hear the age and freak out. I'll tell you what, if you got a person who's a cardiologist, been working as a cardiologist, 58 years old, and you get that guy right out of medical school and does his internships and he's fucking ready to hit the floor. 32-year-old guy, right? Whatever, 29, 30, because school is long. But let's say he's like, 28-year-old, close to Jake Paul's age. You telling me that guy who's been working as a cardiologist for 4 years, 5 years maybe, probably more like a 33-year-old, right? 4 or 5 years, is going to come in and outperform the guy who's been doing it for damn near 3 times as long as he's been doing it? It's not going to work out. Guy who's been managing projects at the highest level, been doing it, got 30 plus years experience. The guy's 5 or 6 years. You think the younger guys can come and outperform him? You're crazy. It's like me. Good example, right? Yeah, 2. And this is real shit. When I was in the military, them young guns used to sit there and they were like 22, 25 years old, a couple 30-year-olds. Used to want to try to go at the old Sarge. I was like, like the time when this bullshit was happening, I was like 38 to like 43 when this was happening. And they be challenging me. because I was no longer doing the work. I was, leading, managing, you know, managing careers and shit like that. So the guys in the field felt like, yo, they could test the Sarge. So I'm like, all right, what's your question? Oh, what are you doing? Okay, all right. Like, well, like we used to put together schedules, project schedules. I'll do these three. You do that one. We'll see who gets done first. And I used to smoke them all the time. And they couldn't understand how I got it done. Because I didn't have to ask questions. You know why? Because I did things instinctively. Like muscle memory, brain has memory. Experience. And them young cats couldn't figure it out. They still had to make phone calls and adjustments. I already knew through experience that some things are just going to trump the other when it comes to certain tasks. Some are going to take priority over the others. I just knew how to prioritize. I've been doing this shit for a long time. Just like running. Them young guns, man. I was like 37 years old. When I was 37, I was running a mile and a half in like 9 minutes, 9:30. And you get some young gun who cracked 10:10 and he out there, I can outrun you. I was like, you can't outrun me. Now, I knew I wasn't running that shit in no goddamn 7 minutes no more. But I was like, you ain't outrunning me, motherfucker. And then, we got out there and I would smoke their asses. The first 2 laps, they'd have me because I paced myself. But what do young guns do? They want to show out, right? They come out there, front runners, flying. I'd be like, all right, they'd be not even a whole lap ahead of me. They'd be maybe 200 yards, maybe 300 yards, right, ahead of me. Second lap go, they looking good. I'm still pacing myself. Third lap, I start to pick it up. Fourth lap, I'm picking it up. Now I'm on them. Sixth lap, I'm just about sprinting. 7th, 8th laps, I'm just about sprinting. And the last, 200 yards, I sprinted. Smoke them. It's called experience, man. Jake Paul, you can't teach that experience. Mike Tyson has too much experience. He's too strong, he's too athletic, he's too special of a person. What's Jake Paul fighting for? Huh? Legitimacy as a boxer. Jake Paul, he has his niche. And he's ridden that wave all the way to 20, 30, $40 million paydays. He's supposed to be making $40 million. Mike's supposed to be making like $30 million. Then they're getting paid shit on the back end. That's what I'm hearing. Now you take it with a grain of salt. Jake Paul could make like goddamn, they motherfucker making Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao money. Crazy, isn't it? But Jake Paul ain't fighting for nothing. They said I would be nothing in high school. Jake Paul, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. I'm telling you, he ain't gonna know what to do. And I guarantee you they're gonna boo Jake Paul. They're gonna boo his ass up out of Dallas. You in Texas, man. Everything's big in Texas. So they're looking for a big knockout. They're not looking for a big clinch fest. Soon as Jake Paul feels that heat with that Mike Tyson missile, whether it zips past him or it lands, Jake Paul's either gonna fall out or he's gonna start clinching and grabbing for his dear life. You watch, and the crowd gonna boo the fuck out of him. Jake Paul loses this fight, people. That's what I think. I don't think he stands a chance in hell. Was he 6'2"? Got a bunch of acne all over his face now. Y'all notice that? Anybody paying attention to that acne all over Jake Paul? Those stupid ass reporters were asking, I think those questions had been screened. But for me, I would have asked, is there random blood in urine testing? We know Mike Tyson is smoking the goddamn devil's lettuce. But Jake Paul got bad acne. Man, 27 years old, about to be going on 30, he got acne like that in his face. Looking at his punch, I'm going to be watching his body this week and his chest and back and see if he got chest acne, back acne, if he got body acne. Now, I'm not at all saying Jake Paul's on the goddamn cocktail. What I'm saying is, I don't remember him. I think I saw in the last press conference, I said, okay, he got that long hair in the front because his hairline's receding. He looking like a fucking potato right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he had to look like the white Sherman Hemsley with that goddamn forehead. But then I paid attention the last press conference and today, and I said, got real acne all over his face. It looked like little barnacles just stuck all over his forehead and his temples and cheeks. I'm like, what the hell is going on with Jake Paul? Anyway, y'all can say what you want. Quiet Mike Tyson, fighting for cuss, fighting for himself, to try to right all the wrongs he did. Going into fights high, going into fights having drink alcohol, going into fights not giving 100%. Mike Tyson's life had unraveled once he lost Custom Model. That's no secret. You listen to him talk now. He can't say more than like 3 sentences about cuss. He starts to have an emotional breakdown. And I just feel this fight is really to show people. I was that guy. I kind of threw a little bit of it away. But at 58, I have enough of that guy still in me to clip this manufactured killer. And I think he's going to do it. Jake Paul wanted to try to get a reaction out of Mike Tyson with the little thing on his ear, try to get Mike Tyson to go back and forth. Mike Tyson, let me tell you something, he wasn't in the mood. He wasn't in the mood for all that talking, man. Mike Tyson said, yo, I already said what I had to say. This final news press conference, it's all over. All his answers were very terse. He wasn't playing. He got 2 nights to go. Jake Paul, 31 years younger, man, than Mike Tyson. Let me tell you something, man. Mike Tyson is the truth. I do wonder about that stomach ulcer. I wonder about that. He seems to be downplaying it, but I wonder about it. I also wonder about Mike Tyson losing 26 pounds to recover. But he's been cleared to fight for weeks. But I wonder about that. They still have medical checkups ongoing all the way up through the fight. So that makes me wonder. Why would Texas sanction about, but other states wouldn't? See, that's something y'all don't know. Other states wouldn't sanction about because of Mike Tyson, not just his age, because of that health issue. Also, they had issue with it being 8 rounds instead of 10 or 12. Okay, so 2-minute rounds, 14-ounce gloves. It's an officially sanctioned fight, but it has a little bit of a freak show element and an exhibition bout element to it. But I'm gonna tell you this: Mike Tyson said he's looking forward to fighting. I'm looking forward to watching it, and I really think Jake Paul, he can try to poke the bear and say the things Mike Tyson said were cute. I think Jake Paul gets knocked out. I do. I think he got caught up in his own hype, beating Woodley, beating Askren, beating Nate Robinson, beating Anderson Silva, beating a couple whack-ass professional fighters. This ain't it. Tommy Fury smoked his ass. But Tommy Fury's a young guy. He's athletic. But he outboxed him. I think Tommy Fury was on the cocktail, to be honest with you. But we're going to see if the diamond spiked ear cover, if anything got under Mike Tyson's skin. The only thing that showed me that Mike Tyson was a little agitated is when he got riled up when he was asked a question twice about him losing. So Mike Tyson wasn't trying to hear that. He raised his voice. Like, you could see that Mike Tyson didn't like, he getting agitated. He was like, did you hear what I said? I'm not going to lose. 50 wins, 6 losses, 44 knockouts. A guy like that, even though he retired 19 years ago, he ain't supposed to lose against a guy like Jake Paul, who's 10-1, and all of his fights have been jokes. Hey, like I said, he found a niche. Jake Paul should ride the wave, but I just think this is a cherry pick gone wrong. I think he saw something bright red, thought it was another cherry, and got his hand on a fucking ripe Scotch bonnet pepper. It's gonna burn the shit out of him. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Jake Paul is a -200 betting favorite. It's a joke. Bet on Mike Tyson. But Jake Paul making them dumb bets. Jake Paul gonna lose. Jake Paul will lose. I don't care. The undercard looked pretty straight, but I'm sitting here trying to figure out how the hell can Jake Paul win this fight. People disrespecting Mike Tyson. Outside of his age. Most of these cats who are saying this have never been in the fucking ring. I know he's 58. These are 2-minute rounds. Mike Tyson has trained to push through 2 minutes for 8 rounds. He's not going to have any problem with Jake Paul. Jake Paul is not a killer. I'm telling you, this shit is going to be over for Jake Paul. I can't see Mike Tyson lose. I just can't. And I'm just being real. Jake Paul jab. He just got the right hand. He has nothing else. He'll try to throw a little uppercut, sneaky. Jake Paul's best chance would probably be an uppercut because Tyson, is shorter and he'll get low. But I think I'm trying to see it. I just don't see it. Tyson has something inside him that will not allow Jake Paul to beat him. He will not allow Jake Paul to beat him. Simple. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Tired of all the nonsense. 1 round. It's over. The pressure, the shots, Jake Paul goes down. Another Peter fucking McNeely. Simple. I just don't see it. If Mike Tyson loses, it is what it is. I just don't see it. I just have a tough time seeing it. I got more videos to do about Jake Paul, and because I don't like when somebody thinks because they have a certain financial status that they have more dignity than someone else. And I don't like how he disrespected Shushu, saying, I make more money when I take a shit than you made in your whole career, in your whole life. I just thought that was corny. Like, that's a weak way to try to get at somebody. But anyway, if Jake Paul loses and people sign those contracts, we're going to see if he puts his money where his mouth is. But I just hope Mike Tyson knocks that motherfucker out. I think Jake Paul has some good qualities, but I'm tired of this shit. I am. I'll watch it, but this is one where it's just a little personal for me. Out of everyone this motherfucker could have kept fucking with, he's going to pick Mike Tyson and start acting like Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight fighter today. Like the shit he says, whether it's him being a showman or a shit shooter, I just think he's taking it to the stupid. But I hope Mike Tyson at 58 knocks this motherfucker out cold. Out fucking cold. To show everybody else how it's supposed to be fucking done. When a real killer get in the fucking ring. Somebody said the fight's staged, the fight's fixed. Mike Tyson gonna come now. Jake Paul's gonna win. Mike Tyson just getting in there because he's getting an easy Pacquiao Mayweather type payday. I just don't think Mike Tyson at this point in time will be okay with throwing a fight. You just can't make me believe that. Mike Tyson doesn't give a fuck, people. The Mike Tyson who was on drugs and narcotics and drinking alcohol and being reckless, maybe he would have done it when he needed the money. He doesn't need nothing. This is for Mike Tyson and cuss. When he said to my kids, I'm a nobody. But after this weekend, they're going to see it on something special. Listen to what this man is saying. And listen to what the fuck El Gallo, Jake Paul, Jizzle P is saying. He's talking stupid. He's doing high school shit. He out here on a high school level, fucking with a scholar like Mike Tyson. This shit is a disconnect. If I can't get here soon enough, let me go lay down, man. It's late, but I had to get this video because I've been so busy the last couple of days and I've been sick. But tomorrow the goal is to get out about 40 videos. I think I'm supposed to substitute teach. Maybe I'll do them while I'm walking or running in the morning. But again, I'll be busy tomorrow too. And Friday, because I'm substitute teaching Friday. Y'all keep cool, all right? In the breeze.